What problem you are solving with the bridge network?
We are allowing users to move tokens and NFTs between the different blockchains.
Tell me a target audience. Where do you want to place it?
Yeah, in the expansion phase, we're really targeting the globe here. Crypto scene in Dubai is just insane. What we're building is interconnectivity, but the NFTs within that game, they're stuck within that ecosystem.
Do you have like solution solving the problem of security?
Hacks that happen, a lot of it was human error. We have a sophisticated network of validators.
Hello and welcome. Thank you for tuning in. This is Cypher Talks and I'm your host, Viktor Zaman, Capital Manager for Cypher Capital. Today I'm pleased to welcome Kimberly Adams, who is the co-founder of Bridge Network. Thank you for coming to the show and taking your time to be with us.
Thanks for having me. Looking forward to this conversation.
Yes, please, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what do you do for the Bridge Network?
Yeah, so I'm Kimberly Adams, one of the founders of Bridge Network. We have three founders on the technical side, financial side, and I am on the business development and marketing side. So Bridge Network, we are a cross-chain protocol focused on connecting the different blockchains together. We have 8 networks connected right now, and we're adding 12 in the upcoming weeks. Basically, our philosophy is really how do we connect the Web3 world, and now we're expanding on how to connect the Web3 to the Web2.
Oh, amazing. So you mentioned 3 co-founders. How did the idea rise of the Bridge Network?
Actually, the idea came to me about 1.5 years ago when there was a lot of blockchains coming up, and we call it the layer 1 season. And there was all these opportunities that existed on these different networks, and to get across to the networks was very difficult. So I conceptualized what is now Bridge Network, and it was just supposed to be a side project. It was just supposed to be something fun that we built. We ended up entering it into a hackathon, and a place in that hackathon, we put up a landing page, and then it just went crazy. We had persons reaching out to us for investment, wanted to use a bridge. We then got incubated by DeFi. They flew us here to Dubai. We presented at GITEX, and things were just crazy. And then just a few months ago, FTX became our seed investor, and now it's just been an exciting journey.
Let's go start for the idea. Like what problem you are solving with the Bridge Network?
So with Bridge Network, we are allowing users to move tokens and NFTs between the different blockchains. As of right now, it's very difficult to move cross-chain. There's a lot of solutions out there, but a lot of them aren't scalable. One of the tools that we have created, and I believe it's the first of its kind, we call it the Rockefeller tool, whereby if you had already launched a token that is on the market and you want to make that token available on a different network, in order to do that right now, you have to maybe reach out to a bridge, ask them to integrate you, or go and try to build your own bridge yourself. Instead, you can come to Bridge Network, and in under 2 or 3 minutes, you can deploy your token onto that destination chain. So it really makes us scalable, and we can support any sort of tokens that based on
massive adoption. Yes, is very important for your network. Tell me a target audience, actually, like the customers and the actual where do you want to place it?
Yeah, so right now we're very focused on the DeFi market. But we're thinking about how do we build a sustainable business for the next 5, 10, 20 years. So Bridge Network is going under a lot of restructuring and expansion from the business development side. And so I'm really excited for what's about to come, and I can't wait to share with everyone. And in the expansion phase, we're really targeting the globe here.
Great. So yeah, the lady is very young and ambitious, and I love the whole initiative, what you're doing. Now you are moving to maybe Dubai. How does that work, and what's the UAE means for you in the crypto space?
We've got a lot of support from the UAE region. A lot of our investors come from UAE. Our community is very large here. You have Cypher Capital, one of our investors, and their community as well. I think the crypto scene in Dubai is just insane. Like every single day I keep getting a invite. Do you want to come to this event, this crypto event, this Web3 meetup? So it's really fast moving, which is good because that means there's a lot of dialogue and conversation being had around crypto. So I think it's really the place for me, and I'm excited to be making this move and also bringing over the team here.
Beautiful. Thank you for this short introduction of the Bridge Network. I would love to a little bit expand down the road more about what you're doing. And do you have some advices for the viewers, let's say, that they can start understanding what's the bridge and what kind of solution you're doing for a mass adoption?
Yeah, I would say like what we're building is interconnectivity. As long as we can connect people to solutions, that is our mantra, and that is our focus. We are soon going to launch our NFT bridge, and that's a massive product. It's been high in demand for us because what we've seen is that a lot of on the gaming side of things, we've seen GameFi take off a lot, but a lot of these metaverse and gaming projects are building within their own blockchain ecosystem, right? But the NFTs within that game, they're stuck within that ecosystem. So if you think about let's say there was a game on a different network and the asset within that game became a very valuable asset. Now you want to use that asset as a way to, maybe rent it out or lend it and use it as collateral. But the protocol that exists for you to use that NFT as collateral maybe is built on Solana or Avalanche or some other blockchain. How do you get your NFT out of that game into this other, to use on this protocol? You have to use some form of an NFT bridging system, and that's one thing that we'll be rolling out very shortly.
Great. Do you have like solutions solving the problem of security?
Yeah, I mean, the cross-chain space is still a relatively new space. That's why we've been seeing all these attacks. Obviously, being very proactive on looking, doing pen tests on your network, making sure it's secure. We've teamed up with Lossless. They're a DeFi hack mitigation tool, so they kind of act as security watchdogs over the protocol. On top of that, we have a sophisticated network of validators that help to validate the transactions, and with that, there's different layers that a transaction needs to pass through before it gets approved. So we're taking all of the regular security measures, but also if you look at the existing hacks that happen, a lot of it was human error or not following basic standard procedures. And with the bridging space, there's trade-offs, right? It's like, do you want your bridge to be super fast or super secure? And because there was such a demand for cross-chain bridging, a lot of existing infrastructure, they allow that trade-off to happen where they allow their system to be insecure and let it to be fast. But we've taken a different approach and put security as the main thing.
Your roadmap for the next couple of years, what's the future of the Bridge Network?
The future of Bridge Network is really focused on connecting Web3 to Web2. What we have seen is that there's a massive shift in the world where persons are leaving their Web2 jobs to come work on Web3. Even in Bridge Network, there's people willing to quit their jobs at JP Morgan to come work at Bridge Network. So there's a lot of crypto natives, and so we're looking towards solutions that can be built for these crypto natives to give them access to become global citizens. And I'm really excited to share more of that on a later podcast.
Amazing. Thank you, Kimberly, for coming to the show.
Thank you.
The message and vision is very clear, and thank you for joining for this conversation. See you.
Thank you.